Good morning, everybody. It's Mike from PC Classic Cars, back with another test drive video. Today we are in this 04 Ford Mustang Mach 1, 9,703 original miles. And what is really cool about this Mach 1, it is factory competition orange. Alright, so like I mentioned a second ago, this is a 2004 Ford Mustang Mach 1. 4.6 liter, 5-speed, and I don't have my seatbelt on, so it's beeping at us, so let's pop that on before we have to switch to third here. Alright, let's try that again. So we have an 04 Mach 1, it's got 9,700 original miles, and it is a virtually stock Mach 1. It's had a couple small things. It's obviously got tinted windows, it's got subframe connectors, and then it does have a Flowmaster style muffler on it. But other than that, it's going to be a stock car mechanically, and it runs and drives exactly like a 9,000 mile car should drive like. If y'all watch my channel, you know that I really like these 03, 04 Mach 1s. They're great cars. They're kind of the baby brother to the 03, 04 Terminator Cobras. I have plenty of guys that call up asking for an 03, 04 Terminator. And then we talk about budget, we talk about prices, and you can get into one of these cars, basically the same quality of a car as an 03, 04 Terminator, and you're going to spend about $10,000, $12,000 less. So if you're looking for this body style of a Mustang from the 03, 04 platform, obviously there's differences between the two, but you still get a really good car for quite a bit less money. And I personally love these Mach 1s. This one being a factory competition orange car, in my eyes, is going to be the best color combo for these cars. Some people like the blue. I also really like the azure blue, but the competition orange to me is just kind of the pinnacle color on this car. It's very iconic, very, very collectible, and everyone seems to love the competition orange. This car, it presents like a 9,000 mile car. If I have to nitpick anything, I don't know why it had to be done, but it looks like it's had a little bit of paint work over here on the driver's side rear quarter panel. The Carfax is clean, there's no accidents, no damage ever reported, so it very well could be something like a parking lot scratch or something. I'm just kind of speculating since I didn't get any backstory from the owners that we bought it from. But when you look in the jam, you can kind of see a very faint tape line. So they definitely did at least a little bit of work there on the quarter. But from the underneath, you don't see any signs of accidents or nothing's been repaired. So that's why I think it was probably just like a little scuff that they had to fix at some point. Again, we're guessing, but overall it is a very clean car. There's a few little touch-ups in the paint on the front bumper, also the hood. Yeah, you're going to get that. These cars are low. Obviously, you're driving on the highway, you're going to pick up some stone chips. It just happens. But overall, again, the quality of the cosmetics on the car are very nice. The interior is super clean. If you know these cars, you know the bolster wear that they get here on the driver's side and the passenger side seat from just getting in and out. They get really bad wear. This one's very clean, nothing's torn, it's actually not cracked up or broken. It's actually very, very nice. And the rest of the interior is really clean. The headliner, door panels, dash, all that stuff looks great. Pages are all working. We'll kind of get on it here a little bit since we've got an open road. Nothing too aggressive. That was 70, 75, and there's 80. Again, the power band on these is great. They run well for what most of us are going to do. I like the fact that it hasn't been modified other than the Flowmasters. That's something that does not bother me. It gives the car a good sound. And then everything on this thing, from the front to the back, your headlights, your tail lights, turn signals, brake lights, wipers, radio, horn, heat, AC, traction control, all that stuff works. It's a sorted car front to back. Again, on the Carfax, the miles are true and accurate. There's no accidents, no damage ever reported on the Carfax. It does show a few owners on the Carfax. The backstory that I got from the family we bought it from, it changed hands within the family a few times, so it does show a couple owners. But again, that doesn't bother me with how clean this thing is. Underneath is spot on. If I have to nitpick anything on the bottom side, the original portions of the exhaust do have some minor surface corrosion, but that's minimal. You're going to get that on pretty much any exhaust. But the floors, the frame rails, everything on the bottom side is excellent with no rust issues or no problems, no structural issues. Nothing's been worked on. It's very, very clean on the bottom side. I really like how these cars drive. They're just fun cars. They look good. The shaker is so iconic. All right, we'll take it down our bumpy road here. We'll test out the suspension. All of the suspension is stock style equipment. Really, the only modification you're going to have is again the mufflers and then also the subframe connectors. So it is a little bit stiffer, but you're not going to really notice a difference just driving these back to back if you drove one that didn't have subframe connectors. The suspension is all stock again. Performs really well going down this road. Nice tight driving car, no weird shakes, no weird sounds, no shimmies. You could hop in this thing and drive it to California, drive it to New York if you wanted to, set the cruise and just go. All of your glass is really nice. The windshield is really clean. It does have the aftermarket tint strip. Your side glass is also really, really clean. The power windows and power locks all work like they should. The back glass is nice. You do have the defrost, which comes on and comes off. A little bit of a harder pull for you. These cars are just so much fun. I really only do the Mach 1s that have the 5-speed. I've had a couple of the automatics. There's nothing wrong with the automatics and the 03, 04 Mach 1s. They just don't seem to bring the same premium that the 5-speeds do. I'm sure it will get to a point where it's not going to matter, kind of like the Fox body stuff. Most everyone still prefers a standard transmission, but there are plenty of people that want an automatic. They just want to kick it and drive and go. So we've had plenty of them, but we definitely prefer the 5 speeds, at least at this point. But like I said a second ago, I'm sure it will change over time where the automatics will be just as popular. Overall feel, fantastic Mach 1. I love the competition orange. It's a difficult color to buy on these cars because it is so popular. This one again is very, very clean and overall just a great quality car. As always, y'all, I appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of my test drive videos. If there's ever anything else that you want to see, don't hesitate to leave a comment on the YouTube channel. You can call or text me directly at 903-820-1019. Check us out at pcclassiccars.com, or we are also on all of the social platforms. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. And thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next test drive video.